In this video, I'm going to talk about NFTfi or NFT Finance, the crossover between DeFi and NFTs. This is a great market where actually you can get yield on your illiquid JPEGs by staking them, taking a loan based on the collateral from your NFTs, and generally making the whole NFT market more liquid. There are many great solutions, of course, not without risks. So anything I will talk about in this video, definitely do your research before committing. Those kind of solutions are risky in general because the price of JPEGs, of course, move quite a lot. So you can get liquidated on your loan if you do that, and also get liquidated from other different factors in the game. So definitely risky. Is it worth it? I would say mostly yes if you know what you're doing, because those kind of solutions, and I will be talking about three of them, the top three being currently BendDAO, ParaSpace and JPEGD. Those three solutions give you a lot of versatility, and basically if you know what you can do, what you're doing with them, you can get additional dry powder to deploy in the markets and, for example, trade with some more leverage. Of course, that's only for more advanced users because it's really easy to get liquidated if the price of the NFT collections you're using varies quite a lot and you take a lot of leverage and so on. So definitely worth trying out, at least on paper, and trying to understand what's behind the scenes, because you even don't have to possess all the NFTs to start using those platforms. The cool feature about them is that you can stake just Ethereum or Ape coins or a stable coin within those protocols and gain additional yield for being the liquidity for takers of the loans on the NFTs. So even if you don't own the NFTs, the NFTs from those collections, you can still take a loan. This is a pretty cool solution. And again, let's go into BendDAO, because as you can see, you can earn around 7.48%, 7.84% on ETH, which is much larger than the usual staking. Usual staking gives you around 5%, so this is also included, but you get additional reward from Bend, and this is the token coming from BendDAO, which is pretty cool. Those kind of percentage will give you additional income, and they want to incentivize users to, of course, get the liquidity in the protocol for all the loan takers that want to do more risky things. So even if you don't own any of the collections that are supported, because those collections basically start with 5 ETH price point right now, so they're more on the pricey ends, going through to up to, you know, Bored Ape Yacht Club, super pricey, then the best way to start with those kind of protocols is just deposit ETH. Of course, this is fully flexible. It changes on a daily aspect depending on how many people are in the protocol, and there are additional risks to just staking with the protocol, because it really depends on how other people also use the protocol, and it might happen that you won't be able to take the money out. This is the risk for using those kind of NFTfi solutions if you just want to stake. Basically, someone else might fully zero the protocol, and there won't be any ETH to take out. This is the real problem in the end, but of course they will lose the JPEGs doing so. So of course there are different things here to consider. So this is number one solution right now in the market with 200 TVL. The second on the list is ParaSpace. I have covered that already in a video. It's already working. The last time I was mentioning ParaSpace, they were still in a testnet mode. Right now you can well use it. It's number 2 on the spot. Really cool stuff that you can really use them for a bunch of different solutions, from, like, as you can see, auctions to different kind of hedging the risk with borrowing. Using credit to borrow a variety of RC tokens. Really interesting stuff altogether. So they have also just added support for ape staking if you want one. And they don't have a token yet, which is also pretty interesting, because they might come up with a token at some point. Both BendDAO and JPEG that I'm going to mention have their token already out, and it seems like a natural point where ParaSpace will include a token. So if you trying to hunt for new airdrops, that might be an interesting point. Apart from that, they have the top collections as well, where you can take the loan, but also there's different staking solutions for the top coins. Again, the supply APY is higher than you would get on different markets or like a normal staking or liquid staking, because it's more risky because of this other side of being in a NFTfi protocol. But is it worth it? Depends, of course, how you view it. Always do your research before committing any funds. Those three, BendDAO, ParaSpace, and JPEGD, are really well audited, so protocol should be safe. The risk is, of course, run for the bank as usual. You won't be able to take your loans or take your supplies out of the protocol. That might be the risk here. This is a little bit what happened with BendDAO, I guess, a couple of years ago when I covered it the first time, but I think it's now fine. Final on our list is JPEGD. JPEGD is working with also top collections, but they have included really interesting stuff from art blocks, squiggles, ringers, autoglyphs, fidenzas. Autoglyphs are not from art blocks, of course, but coming from Larva Labs, the people behind CryptoPunks. But you have the top collections, and again, you have this pixel vibe here, and you can take the loans against your position. So this is really great. All together, working pretty much similar. You can take the loan and then you can stake that loan in the compounder, getting even more yield. So the whole space is very interesting. I would definitely consider it if you have any kind of JPEGs from those top collections. If not, then consider it for staking of ETH. However, you have to remember, definitely not put everything. Just try to see what you can get out of those positions if you like it. There's a lot of risk attached, so none of that is definitely financial advice. Everything is only educational. Take your risks, but definitely learn about the space, because we're going to see more solutions like that coming to the market, and it's really good to know about them. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more updates on different NFT collections, DeFi protocols, many new blockchains, and much more. See you in the next video.